There comes a time in every Taurus life when the world begins to see what was always there. Not because you changed, but because the light finally shifted. The qualities you have carried quietly for decades, the steadiness, the depth, the unwavering loyalty, the kind of strength that does not need to announce itself. Those things are being recognized now in ways that may feel unfamiliar, even a little uncomfortable, because Taurus has never been the sign that seeks attention. You have always been the sign that earns it. What is happening around you right now is not flattery. It is not coincidence. It is the universe adjusting itself to reflect your true value back to you. After years of you pouring into others without asking for anything in return. And these 8 situations are the proof. Valued one. The first situation showing that you are being valued in a new way is the way people are coming to you for wisdom. Not advice about practical matters, although they still come to you for that too. But wisdom. The deep, hard-won kind that only comes from living fully and honestly for a very long time. They are asking you questions they would never ask anyone else. Questions about love, about loss, about what really matters when everything else falls away. And you are answering them with a clarity that surprises even you. Words are flowing from a place inside you that you did not know existed. A wellspring of understanding that has been building quietly throughout your entire life, fed by every joy and every heartbreak and every ordinary moment in between. You are becoming the elder Taurus. Not in the way the world usually defines that word, not as someone who is simply old, but as someone who is wise. Someone whose presence alone brings comfort, and whose words carry the weight of lived truth. This role was not assigned to you. It grew from you the way roots grow from a tree, naturally and inevitably and without any effort to make it happen. People are gravitating toward you because your energy has changed. It is calmer now, more settled, more certain. And in a world full of noise and confusion and people who speak without thinking, your quiet certainty is a revelation. It is a gift that people are beginning to recognize, and they value it more than you know. Do not dismiss this shift. Do not tell yourself it is nothing. When people seek your wisdom, they are telling you something important about who you have become. They are telling you that your life has not been wasted, that your struggles have not been in vain, that every year you have lived has added something precious to the person standing here today. Hear that, Taurus. Let it land. Let it fill the places inside you that have been waiting for exactly this kind of recognition. Value 2. The second situation is the way your boundaries are being respected. For most of your life, you may have felt that your boundaries were invisible. That no matter how clearly you drew the line, people would cross it without a second thought. But something has shifted. The lines you are drawing now are being seen and honored in ways that would have seemed impossible even a few years ago. This is happening because you are drawing them differently. Not with anger or resentment, but with the calm authority of someone who knows their own worth. When you say no now, you mean it. And people can feel that. They can feel the difference between a no that is open to negotiation and a no that is final. Your no has become final, Taurus. And instead of creating conflict, it is creating respect. The people who truly care about you are not threatened by your boundaries. They are relieved by them. They want to know where they stand. They want to know that the love you give them is freely chosen, not extracted by guilt or obligation. And when they see you standing firm in your own worth, it gives them permission to do the same in their own lives. You are not just protecting yourself, Taurus. You are teaching everyone around you what healthy love looks like. This is a form of valuation that goes deeper than compliments or recognition. It is the world responding to the energy you are putting out and matching it with respect. And the more you honor your own limits, the more powerfully this respect grows. Value 3. The third situation involves your material contributions being acknowledged in new ways. The home you built, the meals you cooked, the small, steady acts of creation that filled your days for decades without anyone stopping to notice how much beauty you were weaving into the fabric of daily life. Those things are being noticed now, not because they are new, but because the people around you are finally mature enough to see them. A younger person might not appreciate the way you set a table or tend a garden or keep a space warm and welcoming without ever being asked. But now, as the people in your life grow older themselves, they are beginning to understand the extraordinary effort that goes into making ordinary life beautiful. They are beginning to see that what you do is not mundane. It is sacred. And they are telling you so in ways that catch you off guard and make your eyes sting with unexpected tears. Accept those tears, Taurus. They are not weakness. They are the release of years of feeling unseen. They are the proof that recognition, when it finally comes, can heal wounds you did not even know you were carrying. You were never invisible. The world was just looking in the wrong direction. And now at last, it has turned its gaze toward you. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Valued for. The fourth situation is the way your presence is being requested at important moments. Gatherings that once happened without you are now incomplete without you. Decisions that were once made without your input now wait for your voice. Celebrations, milestones, turning points in the lives of the people you love. Your presence at these events is no longer assumed. It is sought. It is treasured. It is understood as essential. This is because people have come to realize that you bring something to a room that no one else can replicate. Not entertainment. Not brilliance. Not the loudest laugh or the most interesting story. You bring grounding. You bring safety. You bring the unspoken assurance that everything is going to be all right, simply because you are there. And in a world that feels increasingly uncertain, that assurance is worth more than gold. You may not feel like you are doing anything special when you walk into a room. You are just being yourself. But that is exactly the point, Taurus. Being yourself is special. The calm, steady, warm presence that you carry with you wherever you go is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. And the people who love you are finally finding the words to tell you so. Do not minimize this. Do not wave it away with a humble shrug or a deflecting joke. Stand in it. Let yourself feel the weight of being valued, truly valued, for nothing more and nothing less than who you are. You have earned this moment with a lifetime of quiet devotion, and it belongs to you completely. Valued 5. The fifth situation is perhaps the most surprising of all. It is the way strangers are responding to you. People you have never met, people with no reason to notice you, are treating you with a warmth and a respect that feels almost mystical. The cashier who takes an extra moment to smile at you. The stranger who holds the door and meets your eyes with genuine kindness. The person in the waiting room who strikes up a conversation and says without knowing why, "There is something about you." Something calm. This is not coincidence, Taurus. This is your energy announcing itself to the world. The inner work you have been doing, the shifts and the growth and the quiet transformation that has been taking place beneath the surface, is radiating outward now, visible to anyone with eyes to see. You are glowing, Taurus. Not with youth or beauty in the way the world usually defines it, but with something far more rare and far more valuable. You are glowing with peace, with authenticity, with the unmistakable light of a soul that has finally come home to itself. People are drawn to that light because they are hungry for it. In a world full of pretense and performance, your genuineness is like water in the desert. They may not be able to name what they are feeling when they encounter you, but they feel it. And they respond to it with an openness and a warmth that confirms what the stars have been telling you all along. You are entering a new chapter, and in this chapter you are seen. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting. It's about moving. Valued 6. The sixth situation has to do with the way your silence is being interpreted. In the past, when you went quiet, people assumed you were angry or bored or disconnected. They filled your silence with their own fears and insecurities, projecting meanings onto you that had nothing to do with what was actually happening inside. But now, the people closest to you are learning to read your silence differently. They are beginning to understand that when a Taurus is quiet, something important is happening. They are learning that your silence is not absence. It is presence. Deep, contemplative, watchful presence. They are learning that you are not ignoring them when you go inward. You are processing, feeling, making sense of the world in the way that only a Taurus can, through the body, through the senses, through the slow and deliberate turning of thoughts that eventually produces something valuable and true. This understanding is a gift that cannot be overstated. To be known in your silence is to be known completely. It means that the people in your life have moved beyond the surface, beyond the easy, obvious expressions of love, and into the territory of real intimacy. They are not just hearing your words anymore, Taurus. They are hearing the spaces between them. And in those spaces, they are finding you. Valued 7. The seventh situation involves your past being honored. Stories you told years ago are being remembered and repeated. Lessons you taught without realizing you were teaching are bearing fruit in the lives of people you love. Seeds you planted so long ago that you forgot about them are blooming now, in gardens you may never have expected to see. Someone is crediting you for a strength they developed. Someone is thanking you for a kindness you showed so long ago you can barely recall it. Someone is looking at their own life and tracing the lines of it back to a moment when you said exactly the right thing at exactly the right time, and they are telling you about it now because they finally understand how much it mattered. Your past is not behind you, Taurus. It is alive, breathing, growing in the hearts and minds of everyone you have ever touched. And the way it is being honored now, in this season of your life, is the universe's way of showing you that nothing was wasted. Not a single moment, not a single word, not a single act of love, no matter how small or how forgotten you thought it was. Valued 8. The eighth and final situation is the most intimate of all. It is the way you are beginning to value yourself. After a lifetime of pouring into others, after decades of measuring your worth by what you could give and do and sacrifice, you are finally turning that generous gaze inward. You are looking at yourself, truly looking, and for the first time you are seeing what everyone else has been seeing all along. You are seeing a person of extraordinary depth and quiet power. A person whose love is not a performance but a way of being. A person who has weathered storms that would have broken anyone else and emerged not just intact but wiser, kinder, more compassionate. You are seeing the beauty of your own resilience, the grace of your own endurance, the miracle of your own survival. And you are beginning to treat yourself accordingly. You are resting without guilt. You are saying no without apology. You are investing in your own happiness with the same devotion you have always invested in the happiness of others. This, Taurus, is the most important form of being valued. Because when you value yourself, the entire universe rearranges itself to agree with you. This is not vanity. This is not selfishness. This is the natural, inevitable result of a life lived with integrity, finally recognizing its own worth. And it is beautiful, Taurus. It is the most beautiful thing you have ever done. Because in valuing yourself, you are not taking anything away from anyone. You are adding to the world a version of yourself that is whole, that is radiant, that is free. And that version of you is the greatest gift you could ever give. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.